We're back to work out here on the two-story porch project. So last time we were here, we got these posts extended up and plumbed up and some inside work and a variety of different things. Today we're going to get the 2x12 beam in on the outside of the posts, get that notched in place, and then get the frame for the floor going up there for the second floor. So let's get at it. Pretty simple process to make the notches here. We just level out from the ledger board there. Make our top and bottom mark, and we checked our wood. They actually are 11¼ inches, like it's supposed to be. We can always make a minor modification if that changes. And then you can see down there, I've already made a couple slices. So we just slice the top and bottom, then we'll draw a plumb line, slice in, finish the cut with a reciprocating saw, and we got our notch. What was that knot? Must be a little nubbin. There we go. That was... oh yeah, right in the middle. Oh well. Okay. So that takes care of the 4 notches. Got our 2x12s here, pre-cut to size. So the end there, middle, and then flush with the end there. So that's the other 2 pieces. We'll just put them on. We needed a very, very slight trim to make this slightly larger, but circular saw takes care of that nice and easy. So temporarily screwed and then gets bolted later. And that's that. So besides the couple spots that didn't quite fit exactly right, we really didn't have much trouble. This went in pretty nicely. It's always nice when you have shorter pieces when you're up high. So next step, get the 2x8 floor joists in here, but that will be tomorrow morning. We got the 2x8 joists going here. We got our 2x12 on the end there, and got a couple joists up here now, and cutting and stacking them there. So there is some minor differences as we go along. The brick is not perfectly even, and this ledger isn't perfectly even either. So got to measure on each, get a good fit, cut, and then bring them up. That's what I was suggesting. I thought you already did that.
I'm just gonna put them in on that.
I think I kept saying you need a thing.
I need a thing.
Not a hanger.
Do I need a hanger?
I mean, you do need a hanger, but not complete immediately.
My head. That baby's heavy.
When it's cupped.
Wait a minute, hold it.
I got it.
All right, you got this underneath. And there's a cupped. And that one, check my heel.
On that belt. Why did you hook it on? Just that one actually has a.
Nope.
I didn't put it on the other side. Wowzers.
Long?
That's a cup. Oh, cup. Put her right on out here. Hold tight.
Hold tight. Still
I'm
have
gonna
it.
have to pull it with the third screw. It's even worse down here.
Wow, you are bad down there.
It's okay, we can fix it. We got the ledger locks inside too. We can always put a washer on
The
one of
ledger
those
lock.
if we really needed to catch.
Well, didn't you want to put ledger locks on?
We were
those
going
other
to anyway.
Put one right in the middle of the ledger lock? Or two? One high, one.
Multiples.
Yeah, put two on
But
each.
this may take 3 with the cup.
Put one. This gives you two.
I mean, it's not much more than decorative, so it's fine.
Right. Alright, back to what I was doing.
As you just saw, we got the end boards in on the north side. So getting the measurements for the joists over here, I'll go cut this half and almost finished putting them in on this half. Takes care of all of the joists except one. We don't have this. We're gonna go pick it up, but we're also gonna leave it out until we put the deck boards down on this side. Gives us easier access since we don't have a door there quite yet. Very soon. That's all part of this. So nice step to get these in. We have a bunch of the deck boards. We're gonna go get more. Should get us to having enough. And as you can see, the sun's creeping around. I don't know if we'll get the deck boards down today. We should be able to get a start unless we start the stairs instead. Haven't decided on that. But either way, good to have this part done. We're back on another super windy day. This is the third storm system that has come through with really gusty, non-thunderstorm winds, and it's only going to build from here today, so we'll see how far we can get with the deck boards. It's not too terrible right now, and we're working kind of under, so we're not going to blow away, but looking like 50 to 55 mile an hour gusts later. So we're getting our band pieces on. Got the notches for the posts here. We'll carry this up there. Hopefully it fits nicely. We got one side complete, so Dave, if we can see him, has the last joist going in. We had kept that out to make access a little bit easier, but now we need to get it in so we can get the deck boards down on the north side. But I also want to take a moment to appreciate a piece of wood, as odd as that sounds. This is maybe the nicest deck board that I have ever seen. It's like select grade, not all full of knots, and actually these boards here aren't terrible. You can get quite bad. We got some rejects here that we'll cut some step boards out of around the knots. But wood's a natural material. Sometimes you have to take what you're given, but it's always nice to have a nice, knot-free, good-looking piece of wood. We've had some threatening clouds and even some raindrops, but the radar seems okay. Looks like it just missed us. So, well, you're not looking high enough. That's why you're not finding it. So we're going to get back at it after lunch here. Should be able to get most of that down before the really big wind gusts arrive in about an hour and a half, 2 hours it seems, based on the forecast. That's enough time to get that done. Just got one board cut and passed up here, and it started sprinkling again, so maybe this cloud's got a little something to it, but it really doesn't look like much, so may have a brief delay here. You may remember, if you watched a video from like almost a year ago now, we put the windows in on this side with a lightning storm blowing up and rushed out of the lift pretty quickly, so it is what it is. Well, still a little questionable here. Just had some thunder. But we're going to put boards down until we cannot. We seem to be about as close to the edge as you could possibly be, but unfortunately I think we're gonna have a touch of a rain delay here. Oh, deck's first rain and thunderstorm. It's so cute. Well, we got a few down here. So, 20-30 minute delay. I think we can get back out here. It didn't fall, but it definitely cracked. That one. With the leaves, yeah.
I heard it popping. I'm not driving down the alley.
Not right now. Right on the edge, blue sky, right there. So I just missed catching this tree blow over just down the alley a little bit. You can see it had some rot going on, and it wasn't in a particularly awesome spot, so kind of bent the fence over a little and fell onto a limb, but that'll need to be cut down. Thankfully missed the electric and other wires. There was problems up the alley from the last storm. Don't need to repeat that again. And we can also drive out to leave. Didn't last long. Oddly, the wind is the slowest it's been in over a day, but I think that'll pick back up soon, and skies are clear and hot and humid now, so guess the sun breaking through the clouds earlier gave enough energy to pop storms off. We'll see what happens later as a cold front comes through, but give this just a few more minutes to dry up, and we'll be back up there. Getting down to the very end of what we can do from below, and the wind's kicking up again, so we're not going to go up on top today. Well, we can take care of that when we get the door in. Really starting to look like something here. Unfortunately, the 40 to 55 mile an hour wind gusts have hit, and we're gonna call it a day a touch early. Better to be safe than sorry. Tomorrow looks not as warm, but not as windy, so we'll be back out here getting some more done. We still have, as long as I don't blow away here, we still need another stair on this side, and then we need the rails all around, plus we gotta finish a little bit of the deck boards. But before that, I think we're gonna hit these new doors. 6 of them in here. Basement, first floor, and second floor on both sides. Make getting on the deck much easier. And complete the look out here. But that will be next time. We're going to wrap things up for now. So, thanks for rebuilding with us. We always enjoy having you guys along. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If you haven't already done so, like and a subscription would be much appreciated. Helps us out. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys back again next time out here on the big deck project.